What is up guys, Patterson here, and today's FIFA 17 video. So in today's video we are going to be playing some games in FUT Champions. So this weekend has been a very good one for me, very lucrative you could say. As you can see by the team, quite simple, a good substitute and reserve bench there with Messi and Ronaldo. I didn't want to use them because I feel like in game they do not perform to what they should. So they are going to be my super subs for the near future. I think this team's more meta and it's more susceptible to a lot of other teams because it performs a lot better to my player style than anyone else's in my opinion. So as you can see we have Aspilicueta at right back. That's just because I don't want to pay all that money for Kyle Walker, and he's probably one of the best right backs I've used on 7 Chemistry. So we're going to get into the game straight away here, and I think this weekend was the hardest I've ever played. Not in turn of the opponents, but just because how weird the gameplay was and stuff like that. So we did actually finish quite high. I was a bit disappointed, which we'll talk about later in the video about where I finished and how well I played and how I was kind of screwed over by EA a little bit here, but well, the life goes on in FIFA I guess. But the Lallana and Eriksen kind of partnership was the reason we got so many wins this weekend. I wasn't expecting, well I was, because I've been training with them both like last week and the week before. But that partnership is just unbelievable for two midfielders to play as well as they do together in game. So close in player. I think it's only dribbling style that changes the kind of play style, because Eriksen has a kind of explosive agility where Lallana doesn't really have much agility in my opinion, even though it's high. He kind of turns on a kind of clunky way, Lallana, but he's still good in the game. So a lot of the times this weekend I thought, what actually is going to be the game I lose, or what actually is going to be the game I don't deserve to lose but I lose anyway. I had them earlier on in the week, but I did actually get a DC this weekend, which I don't rarely ever get. Let me get a drink here. I hardly ever get DCs in games, which I don't really know why. But this weekend we got a DC, and it was a kind of pivotal one, just because where it left it and what we could have got to what we did get. So in my opinion, this is just me saying something here, if you are not in top 100 but you have the wins to get with top 100 and the skill rating does not allow you top 100, in my opinion you should not get Elite 1 rewards. I think you should get something in between, because you can get 37, 36, 35. Them are all higher than Elite 1, yet you still get Elite 1 rewards. To someone who's got 3 less wins than you and probably hasn't put in as much effort, which you'll probably see this weekend, where I'm just going to talk about it now, as I think it'll probably be in the end of this video at some point. We've got a DC? I was going to say Daniel Cormier there. What a UFC fighter he is. But as we're getting into it, the DC we did take was earlier on. I did contact EA and say I kind of got a DC, what do you do? And no, the only response they had was, you can either have free entry in the next weekend, which I've already won enough games to get kind of that twice probably. So I win nearly every daily knockout tournament throughout the week, which is 2 pretty much. 2 daily knockout tournaments, which is 2 entry, plus I get more than 25 wins, which is another entry. So from any week I can get 3 entries into FUT Champions nearly every week. So that doesn't really help anybody when it comes to the game. I think I've got it in the end of the video what actually happens. So I was winning 4-0 in the game, and the game just kicks us out the servers. Even though I was winning, it was kind of weird as I was standing still, and I thought the opponent done something to knock us off the server so he got the win. Probably the case, but in my kind of opinion and my kind of thoughts on that, there can't be that kind of servers or a game that wants to be a competitive esport in the future, which I don't really like the way the service works, especially on EA's side with not telling the community anything. There's not going to be a video just me bashing EA like it normally is, but there's got to be more open lines of communication, especially on EA's side, just because stuff like that where someone gets a DC and it's such like, I've been trying to get top 100 all year, I've came close twice now, and the times I've came close, it's not really, it's out of my control when I've got top 100. If I could get top 100, yeah, actually, technically I did get 38 wins, which would have got us probably top 100, if not just outside with skill rating. But the skill rating, in my opinion, just doesn't make sense at all. The way I think it works, and I think the way a lot of people think it works, is if you disconnect from a lot of games, or if you kind of, what's the word I'm looking for here? But if you disconnect from a lot of games, and I don't know, let's just move on to the gameplay. So as the super subs of Messi and Ronaldo, I don't really bring them on that much. It's just when it either comes to the 80th minute I'm drawing, or I'm in extra time and I need someone to just bring on the burst of speed. To be honest, they don't fit my playstyle at all, Ronaldo or Messi. I think I would be more, I wouldn't say Ibrahimovic fits my playstyle anymore either, because I had him the first time I ever bought him for 1 million I think it was, and he was a lot better than he was the last time I used him. So I'm going to stick with Ronaldo till the end of FIFA and Messi, and just keep it like that just the next year. But what I want to try and do is try and get Team of the Season Suarez or Team of the Year Suarez. Depends what I get in my rewards, which will probably be before this video, so if that's on Thursday, go and check that out. And something else I want to do as well, either on the channel have a new series which is either a career mode or bring back the Xbox Road to Glory just until FIFA 18. So there's not a massive gap on the channel of no content, or content that's not actually something people want to watch, because I don't really like the kind of just going through and making bad content just for the sake of it. I would just rather not upload, which I'm probably going to take that step in the future instead of just uploading marquee matchups and stuff like that, which a lot of bigger channels doing anyway. So them do it, it should be okay for me to do it, but I don't think it is, and I don't really like it, so I don't know what I'm going to do on that regard. But I've been playing a game called Fortnite. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of a base survival where you build forts pretty much, and in my opinion the game's servers are not as good as they should be for a game. It's still on early access, but a lot of the times you don't know what you're going to get with the game. I've been on the same mission for 4 days now, and I'm not even out of the second mission, so I don't know what really is going on with the mission type either. It's like, I don't know if many people are involved with this, so I'm not going to talk about it anymore, but I'll be doing a video on that soon probably, because I do like playing the game, and its initial mechanics of the game are very interesting to me, and the way I like playing games like Minecraft and the kind of building games, I do like them a lot, which you might never see on the channel, but we'll never know. So if you didn't know this, I want to talk about it anyways, I didn't do a video on it, is Foot Live came out a few days ago from this video probably, and there's a few things I could have just uploaded the video just for the sake of doing it and doing the audio afterwards. I might do that, but I don't know yet, since it's kind of boring, everyone else has talked about it already. But you've got 3 icons of the same player. So you've got a left wing Thierry Henry, one used to be at Monaco. You've got his invincible years, well, unbeatables or whatever they call them now. But when he was at Arsenal and he was his best, in my opinion, I liked Thierry Henry, but I was a bigger fan of Dennis Bergkamp in my opinion. I think he was a lot more technical on the ball than Henry was. But that was just my opinion. I think I did like Henry as well when they were together, but they hardly ever linked up as good as people would say they did. But I did like Dennis Bergkamp with these just bits of magic and stuff like that. And the player I'm really interested in is Ronaldinho. Player that's pretty much I've kind of looked up to all my life playing football and stuff like that. Especially just the way he plays when he used to be At Barcelona he was kinda good, but people liked him better when he was in Brazil. I liked him when he was at Barcelona. I think he done a very good job there. Especially that team with Messi and a few other players at the time was unbelievable. I can't really remember as I was still young at that point, but that time was insane for football in general. If you looked at that team at that time, you would think that was a super team from the past, but them were just a few icons. You have Yashin, you have Puyol actually, who was a good player, well, very good player in his time, and they've given him a right back card. I don't know why. Well, obviously he used to play a right back at some point, but a lot of the stuff didn't make sense to me, especially with the kind of pack opening mechanics. It's a little over the top for me. I know a few people like it, but a few people like it for the first few months, and then we'll see what people think about it then. I think with the sideboards and a few things like that, it's just a little bit over the top. But obviously it is where EA makes the money in the packs, so it's probably about time that they've made it a bit more prestigious in that fact. But as we get into that, I don't really know. I didn't watch the thing at the time because I didn't know it was actually on, because I didn't get any. There was no kind of promotions anyway about it, so I didn't know anything. Obviously I'm not on Twitter as much as I should be, so I don't really know that either. And I would rather do things at my own pace instead of like just doing the video for the sake of it, and a lot of bigger channels do it as well. So in the future I'm going to stick to more, I don't know, I want to start this career mode, but I don't know when to start it. I don't want to start it this week, I want to start it next week from Monday probably, if it is career mode or the Road to Glory on Xbox. Which we've still got that by way. I think we've got 60k coins on there, which when we packed that Marcelo in the first week, which is why I pretty much stopped it, and anyways it wasn't as fun as I thought it would be. And for Champions, the first time I played I got like 10 wins in a row I think, with an average goal team, and then it just started to go downhill from there, where we pretty much lost nearly every game for about 5 games, and I just got bored and sick of it, as the team just wasn't up to scratch with the team the year, Ronaldo and stuff like that. I know a lot of people would say, well, you've got to upgrade your team. I've already upgraded my PlayStation team, and that's where I want to play on PlayStation. I don't care what anyone says, the quality of play on PlayStation is a lot higher than Xbox. It's just the way the game is. You can tell in this week's top 100, to even get in the top 100 this late in FIFA, you had to have 38 wins and a very high skill rating to actually get top 100, which I would have done this weekend in my opinion, but that's just the way FIFA goes sometimes, so I don't know what else to talk about. I am doing the MLS review, which would have been before this video, for a player called Big Nico. He plays in MLS, he's an 88 overall striker, and it's probably one of the first thumbnails I've done in Photoshop. So if you can actually give some support to that video, I would really appreciate it. So what else have I been doing? I've been playing Fortnite a lot. I played some Battlefield, not really stuff I like putting on the channel, but also the channel's future on FIFA 18 and stuff like that. There's definitely going to be a Road to Glory. There's definitely going to be a FIFA 18 Road to Glory. Doesn't matter what happens. I'm going to try and do it every day. It just depends how well I am at the times. Everyone knows I'm probably not well enough to do videos sometimes. It's just the way my illness is and stuff like that, which I'll still try and do videos as often as I can, and I think it works very well that way. It's just sometimes I can't do videos, and that's just the way it is. A lot of the times when I can, I will, and when I can't, I can't. So FIFA 18 Road to Glory will probably start off just a basic Road to Glory, but I have a genuine idea I think would make this series interesting. But it's got nothing to do with FIFA. Well, it does kind of, but it's like an add-on feature kind of thing, which I have to get sorted out in the next few weeks. But I think it's going to be a very interesting concept, and I don't think anyone's done it before. So there is that, and it's kind of complex, but if I explain it correctly, it should be fine for the video. And I don't know if it'll do well. We'll just have to see where it goes. If that doesn't work, will either go for Road to Ronaldinho or something like that, because I do want Ronaldinho in the game, and I think you've got to either do SBCs for that final card, or you have to pack them on Thursday pack openings or something like that. I can't remember what it was, because I'm only getting like tidbits from bigger YouTubers and stuff like that, so I didn't really see it. I'll probably go back and watch it, which I'll probably do. But yeah, I am going to put up that foot icon video just for the sake of it, and just give like a 1 minute opinion on all of it, and then just upload that just for an extra video for that day, which I think will be fine, because I don't really know. FIFA at this point, in my opinion, it hasn't really died as many people would have thought it did. Well, not died, it's the wrong word, but people would have thought it kind of crashed and burned at this point, just with the not very much content and stuff like that. There's still not many like genuine SBCs that are nearly every day, but mostly every week, once or twice, which don't really give you much content in the game, in my opinion. To be honest, I don't really like the SBC feature in general. It's just because it gets a little bit grindy. I like grindy games, but this is actually spending a lot of coins for nothing. So next year, I don't know if I'm going to be doing many SBCs or the Road to Glory in general. But what I am going to be doing in the Road to Glory, just to give a head start, I did order, I think it was the best one for the year. So you get packs every week, I think, something like that, which is available for everybody, so it's not actually my fault. And here we see the game where I got the disconnect. As you can see, 4-0 up and DC. So that gave with a loss and kicked out top 100. It will just show you that I can actually get back into the game. Everything's still online. But I think I am going to do that, keep all the packs, keep pretty much everything that you can get with the pre-order. And I think that's a kind of a good thing to do when you're actually keeping it a Road to Glory, but you're not spending money, you're just buying the game like everyone else does. So you're given the actual option of pretty much everything. This gives you a little bit of a head start over the kind of grindy period of the game. It maybe give you an extra 5k at the start, something like that. So I've been Patterson, thank you for watching, hit the like button down below, I will see you next time, check out any of my other videos, and goodbye.